So here's Appa's simplified clay pot chicken rice.
Cooking Appa.
Hi, this is Cooking Appa. Today I'm going to show you a simple way to prepare clay pot chicken rice. Okay, it doesn't have to be very difficult. Many people like to use a clay pot and then put the chicken on top of the clay on the rice. Cook the rice first, then put the chicken on the top of the rice and make it as exactly the same as setting outside. But actually, that will require you to have some kung fu, some skill to control the flame, which is very difficult. Okay, so I'm going to use my way, a very simple way and almost foolproof way. And I'm going to cook my rice, then I'm going to cook my chicken and mix them two together. All right, it will also taste as good. All right, I guarantee you. Now I have let's see our ingredient. I'm cooking for 3 person here. I have 1 chicken thigh and 2 chicken wing chopped into bite sizes. I have 2 very big sliced shiitake mushroom here. All right, and I have about 5 centimeters of chopped ginger and 1 Chinese sausage. So some people don't know, there's always a membrane, a very thin membrane covering the Chinese sausage, and many people doesn't know how to remove it. All you need to do is actually very simple. Soak them into cold water like this for a few minutes, just few minutes will do. Then you can easily peel it off. See? You can get the help of a scissor. And peel it off like that. See how simple it is? All you need is to soak it under water. There you go. It's already peeled. Alright? So what I'm going to show you here is how the first thing to do is to marinate our chicken. Alright? So we started by putting our chicken inside the bigger bowl, a mixer bowl. And we want to marinate our shiitake mushroom together. I'm using the giant shiitake mushroom. You can use a smaller one, no worries. This is about 5-6 centimeters of chopped onion, ginger. I'm actually using a bentong ginger. It's very nice flavor, not too spicy. How you can differentiate bentong ginger than normal old ginger? Basically, you can actually see, if you look carefully, you can see a little tinge of bluish color. Then you know that is the real bentong ginger. It's about almost double the price of a normal ginger. But you can use normal old ginger as well, no problem. Okay, so we need to give it some oyster sauce. Okay. Then we give it some light soy sauce. Give it some black soy sauce. Dark soy sauce, this is for the caramelized color. Usually this chicken is it's going to be a bit darker. And we give it some Shaoxing wine, yeah, Shaoxing rice wine. Give it about 1 cup. If you don't take Shaoxing wine, then you just skip the wine, okay? And then we're going to give it some few dashes of white pepper. Give it some few dashes of salt. Followed by some sugar. Okay, and you mix them all up. Okay, I miss out one thing here. Let me get some sesame oil. I always use either Japanese or Korean sesame oil because they really taste better. Just okay, not too much. You don't have to add the Chinese sausage here, okay? Because Chinese sausage is already full of flavor. See, the dark soya sauce I'm using this round is not very dark, so I should have changed to another brand. It's not dark enough. This is the first time I'm trying this brand, and then it's always not dark enough. Okay. Alright. So I'm going to cover this with a lid and put it into my fridge and let it marinate for about 1 to 2 hours. Then we will stir fry them before mixing with our rice. Alright? Okay, I have marinated my chicken for about 1.5 hours. As you can see from here, I'm actually steaming my rice. Okay, so after I steam my rice, I will cook my chicken and sausage separately, and I will combine them together in a pot like this. All right. So let's get started. We give it some oil, and let's saute our red onion. Oh, let me adjust the angle for you. Okay, so we want to saute our, oops, I haven't on my fire yet. I can also put in my sausage, Chinese sausage. Okay, let's give it about 1 or 2 minutes. Okay, as you can see from here, my onion has begun to turn yellowish, brownish. I off the fire. And I will pour this over to another plate, bowl. Okay, then we will use back the oil to stir fry our chicken. So this will be a very flavorful onion oil. Give it some chopped garlic. Then we can put in our chicken, marinated chicken and mushroom. My chicken and mushroom can be a bit too much. I may keep some later. I'll see how it goes. We decide later, okay? Turn up the fire. Immediately I started to smell the nice fragrance from the marination actually. Very nice. So while we are not wasting our time, while steaming our rice, we are stir frying our ingredient. I'll probably only use half of this. I'll decide later. Okay, so let's give it a bit more seasoning. Some more oyster sauce. I like to listen to all these sizzling sounds. I'm not sure about you all. Right. It sounds very nice. It sounds very homely, yeah. And sometimes when you arrive at home after a long day work, and you arrive home, you smell before you walk into the house. You already smell the cookings at your home. I think that's a very nice feeling. I'm going to put in some, these are the water where I use it to soak my shiitake mushroom. So we are not wasting our resources. I could use a bit more water here because later you need this gravy to mix with the rice. I'm going to give it a bit more hot water. Let's give some more Shaoxing wine. Like I said, if you don't take wine, you can just do without the Shaoxing wine, alright? But if you do, it will really add some very nice flavor to it. Okay, I want this to be a bit darker. The darker the better, yeah, for this particular dish. Alright, so I'm going to cover this with a lid. Okay, it is now boiling as you can see from here. Cover this with a lid and I'm going to tune down the heat to about medium high and let it simmer for at least about 10 minutes, then it should be cooked. Okay, we'll come back shortly. Okay, now it's about 10 minutes simmering under medium high heat. Oh, by the way, don't use my way to use a hand to lift the lid when it is simmering because it's very warm, it's very hot, okay? Always use a cloth. So yeah, don't learn from me on that. Okay, the meat is definitely cooked. And you can off the fire right now and give it a light starch. Okay, a very light starch, not too much. We just want to thicken the gravy. Right, you can definitely see the gravy now is a lot more thicker. Okay, as you can see from here. Be careful with your cornstarch, okay? Not too much, and always the safest way to do starching is always off the fire first. Then only you put in the starch water. And I'm just going to give it some final tinge of sesame oil. Very, very fragrant. Extremely fragrant. Alright, and now let's put everything together. Alright, as you can see from here, I have one cast iron pot. You can also use a clay pot, alright? And I put my, take out my steamed rice and put on the bottom layer. So we are going, let's put on our second layer, which is our chicken and mushroom. Okay, we're going to put the second layer on top. Okay. Not forgetting some gravy. This is homemade, so you can put as much meat as you want. Of course, when you eat outside, you won't see all this. It will not be this much. Then another layer of our Chinese lap chong, yeah, the Chinese sausage, my favorite, my personal favorite. I actually saute this with onion just now, red onion. Okay, a thin layer. The red onion is going to give it some rice, some very nice flavor also. Okay, and we also top it up with some chopped green onion. Alright. Alright. So all you need to do is just to mix before you eat. Mix everything together with a spatula or with any larger spoon. Okay? So I hope you like my Claypot chicken rice. For those who like my video, do share my video out to your Facebook and your friends. To your friends, come to Cooking Appa Facebook fan page, click both like and follow buttons. Subscribe to Cooking Appa YouTube channel and follow Appa on Instagram. Enjoy your dinner with your family. Bye bye.